Welcome everyone to Belinda's Country Living. Today we are making the old-fashioned goulash. Now I know there's a lot of different versions on how to make this. I know when my mom made it, she used what she had on hand. Well, that's what I'm doing today. So I'm using exactly what I have. I'm not going to run out to the store and get things different. So I'm going to bend you down here and I'm going to show you how I make mine today. I have got 1 pound of hamburger, ground beef. And I've got it going here. I'm doing my best not to make this video so long. And we're going to cook this until it is done. Over here in the other pot, I've got macaroni going and it's ready to be taken up. And there is, I used 1 pound of macaroni. Now I'm going to drain this. While that is draining, and you're down here, when this ground beef is done, I'm going to add 1 small onion. And then I'm also going to add about a 1/2 cup of water. Usually I would add beef broth, but however I do not have any. And I am out of beef bouillon. So I am going to put about a 1/2 cup of water and 1 small onion. When this is done, salt, pepper. I'm going to use 1 large can of diced tomatoes with green chilies, salt, pepper. Also, I'm using what I have on hand. I'm using tomato, basil, and garlic pasta sauce. Now this is going to be a quick meal. I had planned on doing a shepherd's pie today, but my gosh, here in Indiana, the humidity in it, it feels like 100 degrees. So I just did not want to fire the oven up, nor did I want to go outside and fire up the grill. Too hot. I hope y'all are having a wonderful day. And this is really coming along good. This macaroni is something that I usually do not use. It's the real big macaroni. I don't care for the large, but that's what I have on hand. And I believe I got this when I went to last week's, been you down here, food pantry haul. And you know, use what you have. The grandkids come in, oh my gosh, they wanted something to eat like right now, like yesterday, but I did some errands today, and I patted out some hamburger and used my little vacuum sealer and froze some hamburger patties. Okay, so that is done. I'm going to add one small onion. You know, this recipe, my recipe, goulash goes back way, way back, maybe 100 years. Or I can remember Mom did this, and of course with 9 kids, you did a lot of slopping and throwing stuff together. That's what my dad said sometimes. Slop it all together like you're slopping hogs with all 9 kids. That was a joke. And you want to cook these onions until they're translucent. Let's do a little salt. Not going to do a lot of salt. And some pepper, because I am going to add some Lipton onion soup to this. But you know, if you take all this and eat it, and then the next day, I could say you can make some chili out of this. Just throw in some chili beans and some chili pepper. So in your comments, you tell me, how do you make your goulash? Like I said, I usually add beef broth, but I don't have any, so it's still going to be good. And usually you I've seen some people use tomato juice. Okay, so to that, I'm adding it's a 28-ounce can of diced tomatoes and green chilies. That's what we're doing. And I'm going to be honest with you, I don't know that my grandkids are going to eat this because they really don't care for tomatoes. But we'll see. They'll eat it or they'll go hungry. Give that a good stir. And I'm going to add a half a pack of this Lipton onion soup to this. Yes, it's got onions in it. So I got about a half a bag of that. Like I said, this is pretty much how you can make your chili. It's how I make chili. Now, to that, I'm going to add about a tablespoon of sugar. And that may not be quite enough. That's a lot of meat there. Let's go about a half more. We'll go about a half more. So 1 28-ounce can, diced tomatoes with green chilies. We got a half a pack of Lipton soup, 1 small onion. We have a pound of ground beef, salt, pepper, tablespoon and a half of sugar. Now I'm going to transfer this over to this big stew pot. Before I add the sauce. These skillets can get mighty heavy. Okay. Now we're going to move this over. Let's get this skillet out of the way. Move this over. Hope y'all can see that. We're going to give this a good mix. Y'all can have cornbread with this or just have nothing. I'm not doing cornbread because I did cornbread. Uh-oh. Can't get this jar open. Oh my. You ever had trouble getting the jar open? Oh. Okay. I don't know. There we go. So now I'm just going to add this tomato, basil, and garlic pasta. So that's why I'm not adding garlic or any of that other good stuff. But yeah, in your comments, tell me what you think. I think we could do some chili with the rest of this leftovers tomorrow. Just add some beans, some chili seasoning, and look at that. Doesn't, well, I'll tell y'all, it does smell good. I'm gonna add a little bit of water to this jar. Let's get all that goodness out of there. I know when I was growing up myself, as kids, we ate it, but we wasn't a lover of it. But I'm using what I have on hand, and I mainly just want to see if the grandkids are going to eat this. And if they don't, I'm going to make chili tomorrow out of it. We'll see. I could get Dylan out here to taste this. And, but I know he's going to say, oh my goodness, it's got tomatoes in it. So, it is done. Dinner is ready. I may just here in a bit make some garlic bread. And I'll just make it out of sandwich bread, butter, and little garlic. And toast it in my little toaster oven. Y'all, I want to thank each and every one of you for all your comments. That is done. So, anyway, I want to thank all of you moving this around for all your comments and your thumbs up. And I do read each and every comment, and I do try to respond. Without you, the channel would not grow. And I just want y'all to know that I appreciate it. And if you're watching to this point, if you're new to my channel, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe and share my video. Now, let me get a little bit, and I'll tell you how this is going to taste. Said it's a simple, I'm just going to put a little bit on a plate here. It's a simple one pot dinner, especially if you got kids that's just getting out of school and you have to maybe take them to a ball game or whatever. Hey, this will be your go-to meal. There you go. Well, I'll tell you, that little bit of sugar, it really is good. And that diced tomatoes with the green chili gives it just a little bit of oomph. It's really good. I like it. So, what the point of this is, use what you have. Usually everybody's got macaroni and you got tomatoes. You don't have to have tomato juice. Like I said, there's all kind of different versions of this goulash. So, but use what you have. Yeah. So you can bet your little buns that I'll be making chili out of this. I have frozen macaroni before and I did not like it, so I will not freeze this. And if you do, you want to use it maybe within a month. But I don't like soggy macaroni. So, there you have it. I hope each and every one have a wonderful and blessed day. And try to stay cool from wherever you are. Until the next time.